Hello and welcome to my my tutorials in in the various IT skills that I'm going to share with you today. And one of those skills I'm going to share is how to do print statements in Python. So before we begin, let's have a look at what we need to do. I've got my sheet where I'm literally introducing for the first time print statements in Python. So what have we got here? So let's say we need to write a program that'll display your name. Below is an example code in which you could use, basically showing you how to actually do it. But what platform can we do it on? I like to use a platform called Replit. So this is what the page will look like on Replit once you've signed into your Replit account. So if you've never done Replit before, this is what you do. You go onto a light blue button that says Create REPL. You click on it. And then where you've got template, it means programming language. So in this case, I'm going to click on Python. Title is where I would name the replit. So I'm going to call it IO, which is input and output. I'm going to call that tutorial. I'm going to call that task 1 to 2, and I'll explain why. And once we've decided happy with our name and template, we just click on Create REPL. And you will see it booting, loading up. So this is a tour of how the REPL works. So we've got one end, we've got the files where we can create and edit our own files, which is more for file handling. But for now, this is where we've got the file. The middle is where we type our code, and the other end on your right, that is where the output is made. So what's the first task we need to do? We need to write a program that'll display your name. Let's say we want to use this example. So we will go into the writer, and we will into main.py. And to do a print statement, you just type print. Then you need to set the brackets. So on your keyboard, you need to press Shift, which is below the caps lock and above the control on your keyboard. So you need to do Shift and then press 9. It'll generate a set of open and closing brackets. Then what we need to do is Shift and 2. That gives you the double quotation mark. So I am going to type something like hello world or hello Python world, because we are doing Python. And then I'll just say my name. Click out of that. And then when you want to test your code, you just press run, self-explanatory. And this is how we run our print statement. So wherever we put in the print statement, just output it in the console on your right. If you didn't get that, don't worry. In this video, I will go through this again, because on the next task, we need to add to this program to produce a print statement that will have the following sentence. I have finally done my second ever sentence in Python. Woohoo! So, this is where you would press enter to make a new line. Whenever you want to make a new line, always press enter in this case. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another print, Shift and 9, get the brackets, Shift and 2, quote. So the statement is, I have done my second ever sentence in Python. Woo! So when we run it, There we are. So it's printed out another sentence. So that is how we do a print statement in Python.